growing up, I have lots of memories of being in the car, going to a swim meet, and just having like a plastic container of pasta, leftovers from 2 days, and it just like was bland and soggy, and you just looked at it and you didn't want to eat it. And those are my most vivid memories of food. We didn't enjoy food past the enjoyment of eating.
Before the program began, definitely cared a lot about food and what I was eating, but I never really had the opportunity to be so hands-on in the kitchen and be so personal with my food. You know, food doesn't have to be anything more than just nutrition into your body. But this semester has made me realize that there's so much more of an art to food. You get so much more out of it when you take the time to really slow down. One of the questions that I kind of have when I'm thinking about food and when I'm thinking about how much time I spend in the kitchen is why this is so important to me. What about the food brings people together so much? And what about that experience is so important?
For me, part of it was just the act of being all together. So having a mandatory community time every night for 5 nights was a huge draw. And just the act of working with food and eating food so intimately is a unique experience that I didn't really have before the semester.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it really does. Good job. I'm proud of you. Come on to this. Oh, something came out his butt.
That's okay, I put stuff in there.
Do we want to put it back in? Oh, grab like a spoon?
His butt? Yeah, a lot came out of his butt.
Everything came out of his butt. One thing I've found that I really enjoy with cooking is learning from other people while you're doing it. So while cooking can be a very, very individual thing, there is this togetherness about it. And what you bring to the stovetop is different than the person next to you and what they bring. And when you're cooking with another person, you really are melding a lot of different history, a lot of different experiences into one dish that you're serving to the community. And there's just something really special about that. Right in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
can you get the shell?
Oh, is that a shell? I don't know if that's a shell.
More often than not, we've been cooking things that are outside a lot of people's comfort zone, and I think that's a really good, beneficial experience just to be challenged by what you eat and be challenged by the way it's prepared and kind of take something out of each person's experience that they bring to the table.
Oh, I took some onion out. Don't tell anyone.
I've learned to be more whimsical in the kitchen and more willing to take completely random risks for the sake of putting my own flavor into a dish. Limited serving utensils, hands work really well.
Oh, I thought you said hams are really good. I was like, there is no ham in this meal. But hands are.
I've become more confident in the kitchen, and I think that really reflects how much more confident I've become in myself. I've used the kitchen and used cooking as a tool to show how much more sure of myself I am and just how much more willing I am to stick to my opinions and really go with that.
I can't find a good angle.
Can we eat? Yeah.
Let's eat!
Enjoy.
I would say dropped up here.
I've kind of learned that food is more of an adventure and more of a journey you go on with everyone you're sharing it with.
It's become a tradition here, having the communal dinners, and it's made this place feel more like home and made these people feel more like a family.
Just be like ambient.